Hey, let's talk about the definition of absolute value. Absolute value is the distance a number is away from zero. So I have a number line given to you here. I call it my integer number line because it goes from negative 10 up to positive 10 for integer values. But of course, integers go on forever in the positive direction and also the negative direction, and that's called infinity. Positive infinity to the right, negative infinity to the left. So it's important for us to know what absolute value is because it helps us in computation and operation rules when we're dealing with integers and rational numbers. Okay, so absolute generally means something that is positive. So if a distance is the definition for absolute value, realize that distance is always given to you in a positive value. So if I say, how far is it away from the school to my home? If I drive toward my home, that's a positive distance. If I drive back to the school, it's still positive distance, even though I may be going different directions. Okay? Now, the notation for absolute value is simply two vertical bars around a number. So if I see this, that's the absolute value notation. And really what this problem right here is saying to me is, what is the absolute value of negative 3? So I'm thinking, if this is negative 3, what is its distance from 0? It is 1, 2, 3 units away. Whoops, that didn't go exactly the way I wanted. So the absolute value of negative 3 is positive 3. Well, what if I said, okay, what's the absolute value of positive 3? Well, how many units away from 0 is positive 3? Even though it's a different direction, my measurement would still be positive. Okay? Absolute positive values. What's the absolute value of negative 10? That means, what is the distance negative 10 is away from 0? 10. What's the absolute value of 57? That's saying, how far is 57 away from 0? Your answer simply would be 57. Absolute value, always positive.